This is 13 Investigates.
Thousands of cars and trucks are stolen in Indianapolis each year, but 13 Investigates has learned the city's police department no longer has a unit to investigate those crimes.
Yeah, but our senior investigative reporter Bob Siegel exposes what really happens after a vehicle disappears in the state's stolen car capital.
I raised up the garage door, and where my truck used to be, it wasn't there anymore.
Indianapolis is the stolen car capital of Indiana.
I noticed the car wasn't here, and I just immediately freaked out.
Came in the next morning, it was gone.
He just ran off with the car.
An average of about 5,000 cars and trucks are reported stolen here each year. That's a much higher rate than other nearby cities. And there's something most auto theft victims in Indianapolis don't know.
Oh, wow.
That's shocking.
Makes me angry.
When Gary Staggs found his pickup truck missing outside his office, he quickly contacted the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department.
They wanted to do the report on the phone.
No one ever came out.
No.
This IMPD report says police did show up, but Gary says that's not true. At least he had the crime caught on camera. But he says that didn't get detectives to investigate either. You had surveillance video.
I had surveillance, yes.
Showing someone getting into that
Showing
vehicle
somebody,
and driving it away?
Yeah.
Did you explain to them that you had security video?
I did.
And they weren't interested?
No. You feel like nobody cares because they did not even send an officer out.
When we call the police, we come make a report, but that's about it.
Charlie Romero says a lot of cars get ripped off and damaged near his West Side repair shop, but calling IMPD doesn't do much good.
Right here, they got stolen. They got a car stolen yesterday. We've had 2 cars stolen here. They've gotten broken into. We make reports. Nothing happens.
The vehicle was parked right where this one is.
Why is it so challenging to report a stolen car and to get help actually finding it? 13 Investigates has learned IMPD no longer has a unit to investigate auto theft. The police department used to have a unit like that, and it helped slash the number of stolen vehicles. IMPD dismantled the auto theft section 5 years ago. And even as the number of stolen vehicles has again started to rise, the unit has never been replaced.
I'm not sure why they were disbanded.
Are you pleased with the way that this department is responding to stolen vehicles?
We can always do better. I'm sure we can.
Police Chief Brian Roach acknowledges the city currently has no officers specifically assigned to track down stolen vehicles.
Wow. That's crazy.
That comes as a surprise to victims like Corey Shorts.
I don't know why they would do that.
Corey filed a stolen vehicle report with IMPD months ago after his pickup truck was stolen out of his driveway.
It's been since the first week of December, and haven't heard a word about it.
The reality is the police department is not actively looking for Corey's stolen truck. If an officer happens to come across it, well, that's a bonus. But sources inside the police department say most stolen vehicle reports are never even assigned to a detective. No one is investigating, and no one is trying to track down specific stolen vehicles. Crime victims like Corey and Charlie and Gary, well, they simply become case numbers.
We do need to do a better job of, rather than just going through the steps, to actually engaging people.
The police chief admits the department probably needs to improve its communication and its vigilance. Is it the police department's job to search for stolen vehicles and to arrest the people who are responsible?
Sure. All our officers should be looking at vehicles and to the best of their capability.
The police department says even without a dedicated unit to find stolen vehicles, it still recovers thousands of them every year. While that may sound impressive, many of the vehicles are recovered looking like this, found by police only after they've been crashed and totaled, chopped up for parts, or used in other crimes.
I got a call at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and they told me that the car had been found.
Jocelyn Bowen is among the lucky ones. Her stolen car was recovered with almost no damage. Thousands of other victims are still waiting.
Never seen it again.
I'd love to have it back.
Not having officers focus on recovering stolen vehicles is one thing, but some victims tell me there's a much bigger problem here, and that's no one is cracking down on the thieves who are stealing them.
Basically, auto theft is no longer a crime in Indianapolis. We have unbelievably strong amounts of proof that this individual stole the car from us, and the police will still not arrest him.
This local car dealer says he had all the evidence needed surveillance videos, text messages, positive identification and personal items recovered from a stolen car, even Facebook videos showing the suspected thief driving his stolen vehicle around town, and police still wouldn't investigate and make an arrest. That is, until it was much too late. I'll show you the path of destruction it caused across the city. That part of our story when our investigation continues tonight at 11.
And this really affects so many people, not just across the city, but really across the state.
It does, because a lot of folks come to Indianapolis. We've been getting flooded with phone calls and emails, so very interesting part of the story. Shocking case we're going to show you coming up tonight at 11.
Much more to come on the night beat. Bob, thank you so much. We appreciate it.